Less than a month ago, we were anticipating the very first COVID-19 vaccinations here in the state of Utah. Now, Utah Department of Health telling me that they're expecting 33,000 new first doses of the vaccine each week this upcoming month to be distributed across the state.
The state rolled out its first doses of vaccine 3 weeks ago this week.
By the end of the first week in 2021, some healthcare workers will be getting their second injection of the COVID-19 vaccine and will be fully immunized.
That's an exciting spot to be in.
With the holidays winding down, Utah Department of Health anticipating statewide vaccinations to ramp up. Those currently able to provide the vaccine across the state include 52 hospitals, the state's 13 health departments, and private providers like CVS, Walgreens, and CNS to help with long-term care facilities.
Every corner of the state has started to receive vaccine and administer vaccine. And as we move on, we will continue to onboard additional providers and be able to get it spread more far and wide.
While some locations like the Legacy Event Center in Davis County didn't max out capacity for vaccinations over the weekend, other health departments have reported maxing out their time slots.
I do believe we'll be on schedule for our next phase. I think we've started to work through our non-hospital healthcare workers quicker than some were expecting.
Moving along smoothly in the heart of Utah, the Central Utah Health Department saying that nearly all of the non-hospital healthcare workers in Wayne County have been given their first dose, and they anticipate completing all of their counties within that health department for phase 1 recipients by the end of the week.
You know, we're making progress. It certainly rolled out slower than we would have liked and that we would have thought. And I don't think anybody would argue that point, but we feel like we really picked up steam in the middle of last week.
Utah Department of Health saying that they've received no reports of wasted vaccines. Rather, they've instructed providers to have a list of people who can get to the clinic quickly in case of an unused dose.
We would much rather see those remaining 2 doses in a vial get into somebody's arm versus being tossed in a garbage can.
Even with high hopes for what the vaccine is expected to do in a few months' time, health officials want to remind the public to stay vigilant with health guidelines.
The vaccine, and rightfully so, is getting a lot of the attention these days, but it's still critically important for people to continue doing the things that we've been asking them to do. Wearing masks, social distancing, staying home if you're sick.
Intermountain has nearly 24 locations across the state. They've been able to vaccinate about 24,000 of their employees so far. They tell me they've now started to be able to vaccinate some first responders and long-term care residents as well. In Murray, Brian Schnee, Fox 13 News, Utah.